What's good? What's good? Hope you're having a good day. So, why I use four different weapons? You're about to know that right now. Right now, we're looking at my snow. This snow has been featured in multiple videos, and at the end of this one, I'm going to show you the 2v1 build for this one. But why I use four different weapons? So, let's look at my snow right now, and I've been using this for siege opportunities like Wolf's Hollow, okay? Bombard, great bombard, burning damage, builds up the rate of vulnerable status effects, okay? More crew attacks, more damage output on the snow. That's all you really want, especially for PvP. 60 damage per shot. We also got Victor's Rally, restores brave strength. And we got Roar, taunted effect, tank, goes together, right? Makes sense, Okay. Brick Breaker, also explosive, excels at destroying fortifications, right? So now we got a Bombard, Culverin. Instead of going with a whole Bombard aspect, there's also weapons that are pretty good for doing certain things like a Bombard can do. You don't always have to have the same kind of weapon. Urban's Great Gun, for this instance. I can knock sails on this ship. Good at knocking your sails. Tearing 3. And on top of that, we got electric, amplified electric, and also, tearing. Increases the damage by 32% additionally when hitting sails. That is 3 different things I can already do. Bombard messes you up already. Okay? You're burning. Crew attack. Bam. Instantly. Phone call. Hold on. They gotta wait. So, get the Ashbreaker. Again. But that can actually get swapped out. But then again, I told you I was trying to do the Wolf's Hollow. You can honestly swap that out. But for this sake, I'm doing Siege. I will swap that out for Divine Thunder. Simple as that. I need to get away. I need a long gun. Pow, pow. They can send them. The long guns can send them. Because either way it goes, only going to be 2 weapons at the stern anyway. Le Fleur. Me personally, I prefer rockets. I'm no rocket man. But I went with Le Fleur. Got 3 of them on there. Burn. And the other 2 special modifications. I would honestly go with the termites. And since I was going to do the Wolf's Hollow, I think I might just put it on. It's still at 95. That's pretty good. Increases the damage of it. So yeah, let's keep the termites. We're going to keep termites. Okay. Alright. Black Prince. That's just a staple for this ship. It being a snow. That is a staple for me. Reduces my damage by 40% when I'm under 33% and nobody healing me. Quickly, rigging station. Just go through the furniture real quick. Nichols Laboratory, Company Spirits Locker, Bombard Masseuse, company screens, and beam supports. That's pretty much it. Quick little rundown. Really don't need to see the ultimates. We're not really talking about death ties. You choose anything you want, but I want 100 just because. And thank you for that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now this is my baby girl. Let me see you drop that. Let me see you twirl, shake in your club with the homegirls. Check for the crack, cause over, show the whole world. Is that your bestie? I'm an ice puffy, I like Gretzky. Snow and Brigantine. Oh baby, come sell me, come shoot me, oh woo me. Alright. But that is the whole Brigantine. That's the brig. My baby girl. Alright, so let's go into what she's rocking right now. Lady Brigantine. Let's see what Lady Brigantine is rocking right now. Okay, so the weapons. Bailey's 3. Render ships vulnerable to crew attacks. Especially if I ram you. After I ram you, hit you with the bang bang. That's 4 nice guns that's coming out right there. 4 nice Bailey's. Unload. Heliport. I need my extra health. 8 gun ports. Come on. Does 10% extra flooding damage. That's burning damage. We got Death Blow on it too. And the Raider also builds up the vulnerable status effect. Crew attacks on this like crazy. Endless Requiem. You can just launch these. Just launch them. Just aim and launch. You predict and launch. Aim, predict, launch. That's all you need to do. Homing, quick arming, flooding, and an additional piercing damage, and I got Death Blow on that. Alright, mess with me. And an additional increase to the flooding damage. Okay, it's nasty. Okay, severe damage like crazy, right? Severe damage like crazy. And I got the piercing on there. Come on, don't follow me for that. I was also switching up the play style too. I can go long, close, longer, close. And you can build the snow up the same way. Honestly, you can flip the guns from the Brigantine onto the snow or vice versa, depending on what kind of playstyle you want, but diverse your weapon set. You would never really catch me with all of the same weapons. Rarely you will. Rarely you will. I don't know why they made the default guns like that on Death Tides like that. That was nasty. That was disgusting. Storm Vigil right here. We already got the Torrent flooding. The modifications for the damage 135. These are all crit rolls. Going to be hard for you to max out a crit roll, and I still got 22 rolls left. So let's thank Skull and Bones RNG for that. All right. So damage crit, lethal crit, tearing crit. All of the stuff that I showed you allows me for different play styles, rather it be from close range, long range, broadside, interception, evasion, right? Everything. I got everything covered. Everything covered. That's why it's crucial to have more than 4 different weapons, or at least more than 3 different types of weapons on board your ship. I went with Nocturnal Heart, increasing my weapon damage by 15%, but honestly, I kind of want to go with Pishka. Restores whole damage while I ram, and I need that self-sufficient, especially if I plan on staying in the fight. I also got heliport. I just ram, hit you with heliport. I got a decent, okay amount of health going on for me. I can stay in the fight longer, but it's very crucial to diversify your weapons, and that is the entire reason, showing you a good explanation on 2 different ships, explaining 2 different possible scenarios. These weapons are interchangeable. You can swap them how you like, but the core, the furnitures, and the armor, those are also your spine. You need those. The weapons are very interchangeable for your playstyle. But thank you for watching the video, but you really need to try that out. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go.